Now, God willing, if OBS is set up correctly. Stream come through, please. Okay. Stream. Okay, cool. Audio checks are done. Hello, everyone. Sorry, this took a little bit longer to set up than I thought it would have. I had a bit of OBS shenanigans to take care of. But here we are. I'm hoping that all the audio is coming through perfectly fine. It should, because I am checking my OBS right now. Thank God. Anyway, Final Fantasy X. Like I elaborated on in the description, I need some more time to do some research for Trials from Zero, but I also don't want to avoid streaming anything for the next, 3 months. So, Final Fantasy X is a game that I am pretty familiar with, and I think is kind of underappreciated by the wider RPG community, I suppose. Or just the wider community in general. So I'm hoping that I can shed some positive kind of light on it. And show off some of the reasons why I love it so much. Pretty much the same story as why I was LPing the Trails games anyway. So, character advancement system selection. The CASS. The CAS. Just going to be using standard sphere grid for this one. I'm not going to fart around with anything too much. You can use the expert sphere grid if you want some more spice, but that's not particularly necessary. You can also hear the difference between the arranged and the original soundtrack. Personally, I prefer the original, so that's the one I'll be going with. If you prefer the arranged, I can understand that as well. The arranged soundtrack is very nice. I just think the original sounds more fitting in places than the arranged soundtrack, if that makes sense. It's also a lot more nostalgic and personal to me. Anyway, I won't have to break my voice box playing this, because the game has voice acting in English. Hurrah! Anyhow, I will let the opening act speak for itself for a little bit, while we go through the intro. Talk to you guys in about 4 minutes.
Listen to my story. This may be our last chance.
So, here we are.
Can I have your autograph?
Of course.
On to the first very polarizing thing about this entire game. We've only been here for like 5 minutes and it's already getting complicated. So, there is the ever-going debate of Tidus or Tidus, or Tidus if you are special. But we don't talk about the Tidus people because they don't deserve to be talked about. So, I'm going to be calling him Tidus because that's what I've always called him. Hell, even his voice actor said that, well, his English voice actor said that it doesn't matter which way around you do it. Although I do believe that in one of the audio dramas, Yuna does refer to him as Tidus. Either way,
Good luck tonight.
I'll just be calling him Tidus going
Nothing
forward.
to worry about. Oh, if I score a goal, I'll, do this. That will mean it was for you, okay? What seat?
He's blocking the front row. Fifth from the right.
Got it.
And then, before we can head off,
Can you sign this?
we gotta sign the books for
No
the
problem.
kids.
Please.
Alrighty.
Me too.
I'm not sure if the
Take it easy.
ordering actually affects when you, sign the name. Anyway, once
Well,
you've
gotta
spoken
go.
to both
Cheer
of
for
the
me.
people, the
2,
groups, sorry.
3. Teach us how to blitz.
Hey, I got a game to play.
Then teach us after.
Maybe tonight, well,
You can't tonight.
I mean tomorrow.
Promise?
Promise.
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news. Our hero, Jecht, gone, vanished into thin air. My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day. Zanar, I says to myself, what are you thinking? I went running straight back home. We sat up talking about Jecht all night. My dad and I never talked so much. Whoa, didn't mean to reminisce, folks. Anyway, 10 years later, the Jecht Memorial Cup tournament is today. The two teams that have won through to the finals are, of course, the Abes from A East and the Duggles from C South. I know there's a lot of people out there today to see the star of the Abes. In just 1 year, he's become the team's #1 player. He's Jecht's blood and the new hope of Blitzball. What kind of super play will he show us today? Will we see his father's legendary shot? I don't think I'm the only one excited here, folks.
So, semi-important thing. Hi, Naki. Hello. Semi-important thing. If you speak to this girl who's looking for tickets 3 times, say sure thing, she'll give you 2 potions. Those aren't all that important, but early game money is going to be a little tight. So you're going to want to get as much sellable stuff as you possibly can. And this is the one and only time we'll be able to look at this area the way it is now. So I've got to say, the architecture of Zanarkand is amazing. I tried to stay mostly silent in the walk through here, but oh my lord. Even the original for its time was freaking magnificent. Sure, nowadays you can kind of see the PNG and pixelation on the background, but a certain large amount of Maya. Oh, you're using data? Oh, Naki bless. I appreciate you coming by, man.
Make way, make way! Coming through, sorry. Hey, I'm gonna be late. Hey, let go of me.
Hope your day's been going good, bud. Although mine's just starting, I'm going to be here for another hour and a bit. Anyway, Anime FMV! Yippee! You might want to turn your audio down if you don't want to get jump scared by a drum. Just a warning. Hello, way to start a game. But it's been okay, Naki. It's just allergy season. I'm trying not to, like, sneeze into the microphone at ridiculous volumes. So, we gotta get the hell out of here.
Oren! What are you doing here?
I was waiting for you.
What are you talking about?
I should have probably taken some, like, antihistamines or something before I started streaming, but, well, too late now.
Huh?
Zawardo.
It begins.
What?
Don't cry.
this way.
Look. We call it sin.
Sin?
Take it. A gift from Jekt.
My old man?
I hope you know how to use it. These ones don't matter. We cut through.
Right. On to FF10's battle system. CTB! CBT. Yeah. The small gauge on the right that you can scroll up and down using the right trigger and bumper indicates when somebody's turn is coming up. Depending on the color and length of the purple bar, depends on how the attacks will come out. I.e., shorter is faster, and longer and darker is worse. Don't take that out of context or clip that, I swear to God. Game's going well, game's going well. You can see here on the meter when I target monster B, it's going to get its turn after Tidus, but monster C will get its turn before Tidus. So I want to kill monster C first, and then kill monster B second, and that way I don't take any damage. That is the crux of the system, pretty much. Just kill things in the correct rock, paper, scissors order. It's simplistic, but it's fun, in air quotes. Yeah, game's going well, Nucky. For now. I should be free after I'm done with this stream. If you want to do anything afterwards, just let me know. So, this boss, it's the first boss, and it cannot kill you.
Get out of my town!
Some can't wait to die.
I haven't eaten myself, actually. I definitely should. Anyway. This boss is physically incapable of killing you. Meaning that you could sit here and farm overdrive modes if you wanted to, but, you know, I haven't had a chance to explain what those are yet, so, not much point elaborating on it now. Anyway. Overdrives are essentially just limit breaks if you play any Final Fantasy game. Bar go up, use full bar, do big ooga booga. Oh, the MA Discord? Yeah, sure. So Orin's limit breaks require a series of inputs. If you can input them all before the end of the timer, you get some bonus damage. And this boss isn't particularly difficult. If you wanted to, you could farm for Titus' second overdrive here with this boss, but honestly, there's not much point in doing that. It's better off to just keep smacking the boss. That and early on, overdrives ultimately aren't all that valuable. So there's really no need to worry about using them or not using them. You just want to spam them out. And this is the first boss, Narky. But it can't actually kill you, so there's not really much point in worrying about it. I don't think any of these enemies can kill you for a little bit. The first, like, lethal battle should be coming up in about half an hour, if that. Yeah, with that boss dead, meet the Save Sphere. Saving at one of these, or, well, not saving, but just interacting with it. If you hear that sound effect and see the light come out of it, that will fully heal you. You can see I've already got some clear data on this one.
What are you laughing at, old man? Orin, let's get out of here.
Weird expected.
Sorry, just have to mute myself with OBS because I sneezed.
Give me a
Boom.
break, man.
I'm glad I can just have that on standby now. Crikey. Right. At some point, the game should prompt us to do something. If it wants to start doing that now, I'd appreciate it. Unless I'm Omega herpaderping.
This could be bad.
Never mind, I'm not.
That! Knock it down.
What?
I swear I know what I'm doing.
You'll see.
So, we want to hit the environment, which is a very rarely used gimmick, but a gimmick nonetheless. And on the fifth hit, sorry, my bad. Bonk. And we explode a building.
Go.
sure. This is it. This is your story. It all begins here. Hey! Hey!
My old man?
Yeah. FF10 has some very high highs, and is probably one of the most non-stop action games in the series. There's always something happening. And that's part of what I like about it.
I thought about a lot of things. Like where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded, and then sleepy. I think I had a dream of being alone. I wanted someone, anyone, beside me, so I didn't have to feel alone anymore.
Damn, Nahi, my condolences. Oh, God. Somebody get this man a tissue, my lord.
Anybody there? Aaron! Hey!
Echo. So, you go from being the star player for a football team, or basketball? I don't know what real-world sport I'd harken Blitzball to. Anyway, you go from being a pro athlete to murdering things and blowing up buildings to being stranded in the middle of nowhere. And then people complain that Titus is too whiny. Anyone in his situation would be. Something is written here. Can't understand it though.
What do we have here? Nope, can't read it.
There are a couple chests we want to scoop up while we're here. Nothing that's like overly important to get, but you should still grab it because stuff is stuff for now. I think it's over here. No, it's not. Okay. There is a chest on an outcropping somewhere that's like really shifty to grab, but thankfully I don't have to get every chest. No. Always better to cover my bases than not. Pick up some potions. Oh, introduction to our bed. Find our bed primers to help you decipher the strange Albed language. You previously saved our bed primer data to synthesize a new Albed primer, blah 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 blah. Oh, screen glare is awful, yeah. So, we're not going to be synthesizing any our Bhed primer data for this playthrough, but if you do have any previous saved data, you can synthesize it there, and then you can understand our Bhed from the very beginning of the game. Yippee! Language barrier removed. And this was the other spot, wasn't it? Yep, okay. We got both of those. It doesn't help that this section of the game is very dark as well. Just a lot of moody colours. You don't want to go too far forward here. You want to divert and go this way. Because there is a chest here that if you do not grab now, you will not be able to grab for a very long time. So we do want to pick this up. And then if you are feeling concerned, you can save. We'll go bye-bye. It's a good thing we can swim. And there is that bopping default battle theme. Nothing really special involved here, just slap him in the face. If you get lucky crits, you can get overkills, which will take them out in one shot. And once you've killed two of them, it does. The melody is just quite simple. Anyway, boss numero two, whatever the number is I'm coming to. Right. I wish I was good enough to do a nose figure challenge. I'm stuck. I might come back around to doing a nose figure challenge and then record that as kind of a challenge video or something. YouTube algorithm seems to love those. Not that it hasn't been done to death already, but you know. and we narrowly avoid becoming fish food. Fish? Does that really count as a fish? I think it's a bit large.
I had made it out of the frying pan and into the freezer. I thought I was gonna die in this place.
Well, now that we are not in danger of being omnommed.
Cold. Need fire.
Just the atmosphere. Always on point, always on point. So the first thing that you're going to want to know about playing FF10 is that the minimap is your best friend. It will show you all the secrets, like that, X potion. Very valuable item this early, because we won't be coming across those for quite some time. See the path that we came from, I think, yeah. I don't think there's anything we need down here. Could be wrong, could not be, you know. I don't think there's any other hidden items on the first floor. But we can certainly save. And head up to the second floor. There's a chest in this corner. Contains an ether, which we won't be getting any use out of right now. Or like ever, really, but... And get the withered bouquet, which we can use for fuel. We go around the front. I think we can barely squeeze through. Yep. Pick up a high potion up here. I think you can actually, from here, you can see one of the other chests from this top floor. I'm pretty sure, at least. I don't remember which one it is. One of the corner ones. I'm gonna follow the path back down. La-di-da. Door's too big for us to open on our own. But we go through this one, which somehow isn't. There's a drawer. Tissues! Let's go! Tissue gang. And once you're sure you've got all of the chests, you want to start this fire. Just make sure you save beforehand, because the first battle where we can actually die is coming up. Hurrah! Challenge. Or something.
I need food.
Me too.
What do you want?
It was a bad call. Your team lost because of you.
You came to say that?
It's been 10 years. I thought you'd be crying.
Who, me?
You cried.
The baby.
Hey, wait! Don't go out on me! Just hold on. I'll get more wood.
Yeah. Technically the third boss, if you're keeping track of how many times the boss music's been used. Click! Well, yeah, of course it's the Titus Laugh game. I'm gonna make sure it's the stream thumbnail when I get to that one. So click, just slap him. Just slap him a lot. That's about the size of it. Just donk him. Although he can actually kill you, so you do kind of need to get lucky. Because if he crits you, you can die. But we got a lucky crit, so I think we're good. The evil villainous Titus, ah yes. With his master plan to conquer the Blitzball Empire, surely.
You on my side? Cool!
Ah yes, my favorite character, 4 question marks. So this character has access to use... And just grenade. Just grenade it. I mean, I could say Titus laughs like that because you didn't say I couldn't use him as an example, but I know that'd be cheating. So, Damn, my still look is horrible. Good God. Anyway. Bang. Okay, surely. Surely you're dead. Surely. Okay, this is a bit ridiculous now. Thank you, God. Thank you, Square Enix, for that camera angle.
Phew. That was close.
Ah, nuts.
Hey, let me go!
Redek Drak!
Ifin, Irisa, Tekiaka!
Bak Edeku! Kemed?
Fed! Sribadak Risa!
Drel? Helmia Drakisha Dave.
Ifan Petit, Fapuneket Fadrik. Kuno.
Surely. I mean, that's basically what it's like to sign terms and conditions without reading them, or they're in like a different language to one you understand. Suddenly someone comes up, punches you and abducts you and puts you on a ship. Should have read the fine print.
Kid, the Daija.
Hey, that hurts!
Musujek, Rain?
Whoa. Okay.
Canis!
Right, whatever.
Tui Hood Kabeg?
I said I don't understand.
Akumala!
Fed! He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
You understand me? All right, I'll work.
Titus is just a normal guy who got wrapped in up in something way bigger than him. And I think that makes him, like, one of the most relatable FF protagonists. He's just a guy.
What's this? Some kind of crane?
Rahui! Kadya Vijavunu strana!
All right, all right. You don't have to shout.
So, this book on the ground. Whoop. Translates the text that Bhed speaks into understandable English. However, one word, or one letter, sorry, isn't exactly going to get us anywhere. I think Titus just isn't as memorable because they didn't milk FF10 nearly as much as FF7. But I digress.
Oh, almost forgot.
The sphere grid. It's not that complicated when you get down to it, but trying to understand it from not knowing anything is kind of difficult. I'll explain it after the tutorial is done doing its business, because that's going to be the easiest way to do it, because this tutorial sucks. It's word soup because it has to be. So, Sphere Grid is the game's leveling system. Every time you gain a level, you get a sphere level, which is that number there. You can also see it next to the character in the menu here. You use sphere levels to move around the grid, one space at a time. And then you use the spheres to activate things that are next to where you're standing. Once you have something activated, you will keep the benefits of it, as long as you don't delete the node or whatever. So Titus now permanently has cheer in his arsenal. Yippee! And that's really just the gist of it. Just walk around the grid and gain stats. Simples. Until you realise that the grid is this big. There's a lot of ground for us to cover, but we'll get there.
We found some ancient ruins right beneath us. It's not active now, but there should still be some power left. We're gonna go down there and activate it. And then we should be able to salvage the big prize.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's get to work.
Roger.
Salvage the big prize indeed. So from this point on, battles are now potentially lethal, so you need to be a little careful. The VA sounds younger than the character, but I think he's actually quite a bit older, by now at least. Alright, you also need to hold B so you can follow the chain. Yeah. I don't even remember who does this character, actually. I'm saying this character just to avoid spoilers. For all of, like, an hour maybe, but, you know, still matters. So, into the first area, there's a save sphere right here. Just going to use that to make sure I don't have to go backwards. And now, mastery over technology. Hit it until it works. See? Magic. There's no, like, extra loot or anything in this area. All you have to do is get to the exit. But my lord, how beautiful this area is. And the music as well. If there's one thing that FF10 does right, it's the atmosphere. It's pretty much always on point. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take some damage on purpose. And I'm going to try and get some grenades. I mean, I imagine that Steve understands everybody. He just stays quite silent, you know? He is the observer. Holy cow, my steel look is way better than it was like 2 seconds ago. Damn, who'da thunk. movable wall. Which thing is the panel? Yep, there it is. Punch it until it works. Uh-oh. Mr. Squidward. See, the lights have gone from red to green. That means there's death. Almost home? Cool. Okay, here's the second actual boss that can hurt you. Cross. Steal all of his stuff. Chuck a grenade underwater, seems legit. That's how physics work. So we're out of attack range. There's the introduction to trigger commands. In certain battles, you can do something special. Standing by will heal you for 50 HP. Prepares you adequately for the Nautilus charge, which hits like a damn truck. So, cheer is one of the buffing things you can do, and you can stack it up to 5 times. Oh, crud. So cheer increases the damage dealt by your physical attacks and your physical defenses. So we're going to be spamming the ever-loving crud out of it. Uh-oh. Nah, she's fine. That is the power of cheer. I don't remember the exact percentages, but it's not a negligible number. I'll say that much. Before I spread misinformation on the internet. Ail 'em out. Anyhow, this is the last fight that you can actually use these grenades for a little while, so you want to use as many of them as possible here. Just get them out of the way. Deal as much damage as you can. Yeah, I went from dealing like 140 something damage to 500 on a crit. LOL. So Riku's going to stand by, and then we're going to do a pincer attack. And the fight's basically over. Grenade! Ooh. That lucky crit saved me like 2 turns, I'm pretty sure. One sphere level? Very nice. And that's all she wrote for that area. There's just something about this area that looks really aesthetically pleasing. I have to go down to where Riku is right now. Down we go. Whew. That is certainly a big thing. Can't really tell what it is, but it's covered in a lot of rubble. Yeah, well. A big, you know. It's just a big.
Fafutra airship. Tradanukt van een neker.
Well, they all seem happy at least.
Hoof, roofdu, tungadib. Way, Wichita.
Hey! Hey, I helped out, didn't I?
Broof. I don't know if you can hear that on stream, but there's a crow
Hungry.
cawing above my roof. Uh-oh.
Whoa! Right on.
Hey!
Yeah. Yeet.
It's because you eat too fast. Hey!
Hello there. What is your name?
Riku?
Whoa! You really do understand. Woo-hoo-hoo!
Dude just had his first meal in like a full day.
Why didn't you say so earlier?
I didn't get a chance to. Everyone thought we were a fiend.
We?
Oh, we means you.
Who are you guys anyway?
We're Bhed. Can't you tell? Wait, you're not an Bhed hater, are you?
I don't even know what an Bhed is.
Where are you from?
Zanarkand. I'm a blitzball player. Star player of the Zanarkand Abes.
Did you hit your head or something?
You guys hit me?
Oh, right. Do you remember anything before that?
So I told her everything there was to tell about Zanarkand. About life there, Blitzball, and Sin's attack. And about how Aaron and I were engulfed in this light. I just said things as they came to mind. But then I started to wonder. Did I say something funny?
You were near Sin.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, you'll be better in no time. They say your head gets funny when Sin is near. Maybe you just had some kind of dream?
You mean I'm sick?
Because of Sin's toxin, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, there is no Zanarkand anymore. Sin destroyed it 1,000 years ago. So no one plays blitzball there.
Huh? What do you mean, 1,000 years ago? But I saw Sin attack Zanarkand. You're saying that happened 1,000 years ago? No way!
Titus, we need to cook.
You said... You play blitzball?
Uh-huh.
You know, you should go to Luca. Someone might know who you are, or you might find someone you recognize.
Luca? Huh.
Okay, leave it to me. I'll get you to Luca. Promise. You'd rather stay here?
Uh-uh.
Okay, I'll go tell the others. Wait here. Oh, and one thing. Don't tell anyone you're from Zanarkand, okay? Yevon says it's a holy place. You might upset someone.
Oh, uh-huh.
Yips.
My Zanarkand? Some kind of holy place? Yeah, right, I thought. Since when? Yevon? Sin? Luca? I thought Sin just took me to a faraway place, that I could go back in a day or two. But 1,000 years into the future? No way! Whoa!
Damn, Titus, you've got the power of 1,000 suns. Or it's just thin. Uh-oh.
Shit! Phoenix Musa! Etonic! Etonic!
Whoa! Ah!
Poor man just gets tossed around like a rag doll.
Riku!
Alright. See you in a bit then, Naki.
Blitzball!
Blitzball!
You okay?
Hey!
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm just gonna get to a good stopping point. And then I'll hop in Discord. So, first things first. Christ, my voice. First things first. you want to come to the right into this alcove, because there is a moon crest. What does the moon crest do, you may ask yourself? Well, my esteemed fellow or lady, it is a celestial token fashioned in the shape of the moon that won't be relevant for another few hours. Don't think there's anything else on the side of the beach, but still, you definitely want to make sure you pick that up sooner rather than later, because we won't get a chance to come back for it for a very long time. There's also some extra miscellaneous goodies over here that we can grab. We can get them later, but I'd rather get them now. This chest right here has 2 antidotes in it, which we don't really need to be too cautious about saving, if I'm honest. And that's everything here.
Yo. Hiya.
You wanna try that move one more time?
Finally. Things were starting to look up.
Turns out that Blitzball is still relevant 1,000 years into the future.
You know amateur. Who you play for?
The Zanarkand Abes.
What team you say again?
I meant, forget that. I got too, close to Sin, and my head's all foggy like. So, I don't know where this place is. Or even where I came from.
Smooth, Titus.
Same toxic
Smooth.
got to ya. But you're still alive. Praise be to Yevon. All right, back to practice. I'm Waka, coach and captain of the Besaid Oryx, brother. What, you hungry? Okay, back to the village. I'll get you something.
Because I have been abducted like 3 times at this point.
I felt like I could trust this Waka, so I just had to ask. It's true Zanarkand was destroyed, right? 1,000 years ago? So it's just a big pile of rubble now, isn't it?
Long time ago, there were a whole lot of cities in Spira. Big cities with machina, machines to run them. People played all day and let the machina do the work. And then, well, take a look. Sin came and destroyed the machina cities. And Zanarkand along with him. Yeah, that was about 1,000 years ago. Just like you said. If you ask me, Sin's our punishment for letting things get out of hand. What gets me, though, is we gotta suffer because of what some goofballs did way back when. Of course, we must always repent for our sins. That's important. It's just that it's hard to keep at it sometimes, you know?
It was just as Riku said. Waka and Riku couldn't both be lying. Why would they?
But you from the Zanarkand Abes, that was a good one, huh? Hey, I'm not saying that team never existed, yeah? But you gotta figure, a team living in luxury like that be pretty soft, eh?
I appreciated the fact that Waka was trying to cheer me up. But at that time, all I could think about was everything that happened to me. All this started with Sin. Maybe if I could find Sin one more time, I could go home. For now, I'd just live life until that time came. No more worrying about where or when I was. Sure, it was hard not to think of home, but I started to feel better already. A little better. Maybe.
He's just a homesick little guy. one of the best musical
Hey,
pieces
it's this
ever.
way.
If that sound doesn't evoke any feelings from you, I don't know what to say.
Huh?
It's just such a contrast.
What's the big idea?
But none of it feels unnatural. So, we got 3 sets of piranhas. A, B, and C. Waka here attacks with a blitz ball. Wow. Now, the larger number of piranhas in the group is just equal to more health. So you can see the one with 3 piranhas in it managed to survive a hit, whereas the one with 2 and 1 died in one shot. Just a bunch of cool little stuff, you know? Also the water sands. Oh. Just the sound design of this game in general is really good. Damn. Waka is not going to sugarcoat it, my god. Bro just said nah. Damage? What is that? Although, for now, Tidus is going to deal a bit more damage than Waka, so you want to make sure Tidus is targeting the slightly chunkier enemies. For now. And then give Waka the stragglers. All the stuff in this little area is missable. You won't be able to come back into the water again, so you need to make sure you grab everything while you're here. Get some more antidotes, which we'll be holding on to. Gonna kill one of the big ones with Tidus, and then the small one could be dealt with by Waka. And the early combat is pretty much just press the A button to win. Spend your AP when you can. Or, sphere levels, not AP. AP does go into sphere levels though, so, you know, I'm kinda right. Half and half. And in comes the RPG trope of random encounters. These things are quite fast though, so get used to being poked by them a lot if you do get ambushed. Because, my god, we just got nibbled on 6 times. I would kill to know how they made the sound of the blitzball damage. Because that sound is chunky. The funk.
Let me go!
Got a favor to ask you.
You want me on your team, right?
Hmm? major Blitz tournaments coming up. All the teams in Spira will be there. It's so huge, I'm sure someone there will recognize you. Then you can go back to your old team, right? It'll be fun. What do you say, huh? Come on, come on!
Sure thing.
Dude, our team is gonna rock, eh?
I thought then that Blitzball and Sin were the only two things that Spira and Zanarkand had in common. I wasn't too far off either.
This is where I was born. I started Blitz when I was 5. I joined the Aurochs at 13, 10 years ago. 10 years, and we never won a game. Well, after last year's tournament, I quit. Time seemed right. So, after quitting, I got this new job, yeah? But every time my mind wandered, I thought about the game.
10 years without a single win will do that.
My first match last year was my big chance. But something else was on my mind. I couldn't focus.
Nice excuse.
Hey, hey!
So, you want to win the next tournament? Go out with a bang. So, what's our goal?
I don't care how we do. Long as we play our best. If we give it our all, I can walk away happy.
No. If I say, what's our goal? You say, victory! When you play in a Blitzball tournament, you play to win.
Victory? You're serious?
Oops. It's my phone. Let me just turn that off. So, that's my phone again. Did you say still? Ugh. Right.
Ah, the one from the sea.
Is that
Be
what they
on
call me
guard.
now?
There are fiends on the road today.
After surviving your run-in with Sin, it would be a shame if something happened now.
Oh, yeah.
Who are they?
Luzu and Gata, Crusaders.
Huh? Crews of what?
What, you forgot that too? Hey, sorry. Don't worry about it. I'll help you out.
Cool. In return, come tournament time, I'll make sure we take the cup.
Cool. About the Crusaders, you can ask them yourself. They got a lodge in a village.
One other minor fun fact. Waka's voice
Besaid
might be
village.
familiar.
They got any food there?
We'll get you something over there later. Take a look around first. Let's see. The Crusaders' Lodge is over yonder.
there's text.
Luzu and
Can you
Gata are
first?
usually there. All right. Over here.
Huh? What's up?
You do remember the prayer, right?
Oh.
Of course I'd never prayed before in my life. Not that he would know that.
You must have forgot or something. Here, I'll show you. Go ahead, you try. Not bad. Okay, now, go present yourself to the Temple Summoner.
Any Blitzball player would know that prayer. It was the Blitzball sign for victory.
How's a Blitzball sign end up becoming a prayer symbol, huh? Yeah, Bender's voice actor. Might sound familiar. Wakka's voice actor. It's Bender from Futurama. It's Jean DiMaggio. I ruined my own setup. I suck at speaking. Anyway. First port of call in Besaid Village. The owner just let it be. Well, I'll be taking this. Yippee! Free stuff. That's out of the way. You want to head into this first building here. And this is a store. Now we're going to sell every single potion we own, because we don't need them. You can keep the X potion if you really want to, because they're kind of rare. But, we really, really don't need any of the other stuff that we have. The only thing I'm really going to bother keeping are the antidotes. The ether can stuff itself. This is because we need a very specific amount of gil for some other stuff we need to deal with in the future. The near future, might I add. While we're here, just make a habit of moving across the sphere grid when you get a chance. Because the extra stats are always nice. And there is a fair bit of speech to be had. But outside of those chests and other things we got, there's not really anywhere important that you need to stop, except for the Crusaders Lodge. Simply because on the floor here, you can barely see it next to my foot, our Bhed Primer Volume 2. That one is missable if you're not careful, because we won't be able to come back to Besaid after we leave it for a very long time. Here are Garta and Luzu. Let's learn a bit more about the Crusaders while we're here.
You were attacked by Sin, right? Recently, was it?
I think so.
So, Sin can't be far, right? You're not hiding anything, are you?
Why would I?
If Sin's nearby, it'll attack the island for sure. But it hasn't. I wonder why.
I'm sorry. I really don't know anything. To tell the truth, I don't even know what the Crusaders are.
You're kidding, right?
Sin, the toxin. Gotta tell him who we are.
Yes, sir. The Crusaders are sworn to battle Sin. We have chapters throughout Spira, accepting all who wish to join our struggle. The hero Mihen formed the Crusaders 800 years ago as the Crimson Blades. Later, our ranks grew and we called ourselves the Crusaders. We've been fighting Sin ever since.
What? You've been fighting 800 years and you still haven't beat it?
Well, we've steered Sin away from towns many times. And that's all we can do. Nobody's ever been able to defeat it. Our mission as Crusaders is to protect the temples, towns, villages, and people of Spira.
So, then whose job is it to defeat Sin?
Is Sin's toxin really this bad, sir?
It does seem rather bad. We could just tell you, but I think it better for you to try and remember. Go pray at the temple. Perhaps Yevon will help you regain your memory.
And that's what we'll do next time on Final Fantasy X. Just wanted to get to a decent stopping point, and this is about as good as we're going to get for a while. So with all that being said, I hope this has been simple enough to follow on with. And on top of that, yeah. I hope you're all looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to playing it, certainly. Showing another one of my personal favourite games. And, with that said, I hope all of you guys stay safe. I will see you all Thursday. Some more FF10. Catch you all on the flip side.